MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is
What's up,
on
YouTube?
the
Rich
air
Gamer
tonight.
997
Game
here
2 of this
tonight.
3-game
We're
series
back on
between
MLB
the
Show
Tampa
20.
Bay
If you
Rays
guys enjoyed
and the
this video,
Cleveland
make sure to leave me a
Indians.
like, make sure to leave
It's
me a comment,
baseball
and
on
yeah, please don't
MLB
forget to
Network,
subscribe.
and it's coming
Let's
up
play.
next.
McCutcheon. Looks so different with his having no dreads.
Jacob Junis gets the ball for the
Junis
Indians in this
is
one.
0-2.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good...
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
So Bulldog got to be careful.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1 strike.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
0-1 the count.
Sometimes you can get it lined up perfectly. You know, it's a
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Cut it, no runner, no runner.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Indians are a good team.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Try to make sure to throw that
striding in for the Indians, Joey Gallo, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Gallo is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the... Now batting, Bo Bichette. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Pops this one up. And this will land foul.
I don't know why he's running. He's way over in fucking center field.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. O'Grady is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Popped him up. Skog has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3 after 2.
1 strike. 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 1
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Benito Jaquez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Like
A
nobody
good
got on
fastball
base.
above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
I think the slider is the only pitch.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Here you go, boys.
1 out, nobody on. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And there's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Mercado. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2.
2 outs here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Grady is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big
He didn't even try to throw him out. Wow.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still.
He just caught the ball and ran with it. He didn't even try to make a play.
Quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there.
He pretty much gave him a free pass to
you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He didn't even try to throw the ball over there.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
High in the air out to center field. 2-2-2. Kiermaier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bichette.
He's set. Here it comes. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now.
That's the ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Bulldog is there, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. And that's the second out. Striding in once again, Benito Jaquez.
Number 36.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Here we go,
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Skog moving to his left. And that retires the side.
I was going to be greedy, but
Down
he
in
was
order
there
go the
ready, so I
Tribe.
let him catch
Still
it.
down by a count of 4-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw 3 pitches, but yeah.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Curve got away.
One down now, one down.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably. Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested, chance to get off the field super quick.
The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2.
Joey Gallo is up to bat.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So here's Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Come on, guys.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. At the plate,
Bulldog's arm is
he started
worn
out the
down.
evening 0 for 2 so
Bichette
far.
is up. 0 for 2 pop out and lined out.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
got all of
Looking
that
up is
one.
the left fielder, and it's gone.
Yeah. All of that
Boy,
slider.
when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
No hits to this point.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming, here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
The count is 1-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Misses terribly.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
The 0-1 pitch. Softly hit to short. Adames picks it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A ball and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3.
Slider at him, lugging.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-5 tonight's final. Tampa Bay took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Rich Bulldog notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Jesus. Play them Yankees.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. On to be Rich Bulldog gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 7-10.
Here's the 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Meadows moving back. He gets there, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Gleyber Torres.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
That's
1,
lighter
2,
work
3 go
perfectly
the
that
Bombers.
time, boy.
Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on M. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. In there, strike 1. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Here now the 2-2. That's popped up.
Wow.
Ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Well hit to right, but foul.
Can't believe he hit that ball.
And he fouls this one off. Ground ball right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh my God. Yeah, these defenders are eating.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Start out with that fluke hit.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. In there, 1-1. The pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That missed.
Come on,
Close.
Blue.
It's ball 2.
Damn.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. The Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up.
We still haven't got a hit yet. There we go. Finally.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Torres. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Trey Mancini.
Now batting.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
That one's going to find the seats.
All you're
Strike
looking at
one.
is the back of the fucking
No runs,
catcher's head.
3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, two away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Future leaders of America.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level.
Hey, knock it down. Make the play infield.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Too high.
Swing, and there it goes.
Shit.
Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's not your fault that the umpires are fucking retarded and blind at the same time and can't see you. That's a strike and not a fucking
You can
ball.
really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs.
Didn't look like it was going to go that far because it didn't look like it did. The way that it sounded off the bat didn't sound like it was a good hit ball, but it goes that far. If it was you as a player hit that ball, it would have been like a pop-up or some stupid shit like that. You wouldn't have went all the way to the fucking warning track.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 now.
No outs.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 1-2 to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1.
The Bombers. Yeah, our team can't get any fucking hits, boy. It's crazy. Oh, there you go, finally. Yep. Damn, it hit a grand slam. Wow.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
10-2 the final in this game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Garrett Cole takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
For the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors.
Overall, it wasn't a bad game for Bulldog. We might have had a better chance of winning if they didn't pull him so fucking early. Ah, shit, what am I doing? Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I'm streaming or upload. And I will see you guys in another video. Peace.